Today let's see this aldol condensation. Very important topic. The question for this can be action of. Last class also I gave this. Again I'll write action of dilute NaOH. It can be 10% NaOH, maybe dilute base, or it can be barium hydroxide or sodium carbonate on ethanol. So this is the question. These all here, that number 1, 2, 3, 4 which I have given, they all are same, like number 1 or 2 or this third one or fourth or this. Any of these 5, whenever this action comes, so what we have to do is, we'll see the reaction, but before going to reaction, generally what happens is, consider if we have ethanol here, say 100 molecules are there, when out of 5 any one of the reagent is added, say for example barium hydroxide is added, then what happens is the molecules of ethanol, they add up, and after adding 100 molecules they convert into 50, they become 50, and that 50 molecules are now known as aldol. So here what happens is, 2 molecules of ethanol, they add up and they form 1 molecule of aldol, and this all happens in presence of the 5 reagents which are given. Now we'll see the actual reaction. So ethanol is this, your CS3 C double bond OH. Actually we require 2 molecules here, as this is addition reaction. 2 molecules, they add up in presence of dilute base. So second molecule, while writing, we'll write it H dot CH2. Why that H outside there? All right, that is actually functional group is this alpha carbon. So the hydrogen which is attached here is alpha hydrogen. In this reaction, alpha hydrogen atom is must, because this alpha hydrogen atom gets attached to carbonyl oxygen of other aldehyde molecule, and similarly this remaining all alpha carbon gets attached to carbonyl carbon of other aldehyde molecule. And now we'll see what happens after this addition. We get this product, but we should write actually in presence of dilute NaOH, whichever is given. If 10% NaOH is given or barium hydroxide is given. Okay, suppose if now here I have mentioned barium hydroxide, so I can put here barium hydroxide, no problem. I'll write here barium hydroxide. Okay, now we'll see what happens after this addition here. So now the product which we are going to get is CH3 with C here, hydrogen down. Now this OH which is going to form, that we can write it up. Now we'll see here. After writing this up, now directly we can attach this big circle to carbon, that is carbonyl carbon, which is like this. Sorry, by mistake. No, it's right, correct. It is correct here. Yes. So this product is aldol. And why this is known as aldol? The reason behind this is, as we have two functional group, aldehyde and alcohol. One is aldehyde, other is alcohol. In this product, two functional groups are there, and that's why the name is aldol. Now we'll see actually what is this IUPAC name of this. Say carbon number 1 is here, 2 is this, 3 number, 4 number. So this compound is nothing but 3-hydroxy butanol. But this reaction is not done yet. Further, what happens of this is, when this aldol is further heated, water molecule is given out. That is hydroxyl group from here, and from right side this one hydrogen, and after removal of this water molecule, the product which we get is CH3, and here we can write CH, and then double bond forms here, then CH and CHO, and the byproduct which we get is plus H2O, and the product which is formed is known as crotonaldehyde, and the IUPAC name of this is, as we see here, 1 2 3 4, this is a but 2 in al. So this is IUPAC name, so I'll just put this in bracket. So the product formed is a but-2-enol or crotonaldehyde. So what happens in aldol condensation reaction? In this reaction, actually two molecules of aldehyde or two molecules of ketone, they undergo addition reaction in presence of dilute base like barium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, dilute NaOH. But very important thing here is alpha hydrogen atom is must. It should be there. So this is overall aldol condensation reaction. Now question can be like, we can try one more example here. Suppose if we'll go for question number 2. If it comes action of sodium carbonate on acetone. Now what will be the answer for this? So acetone molecule, as we have to keep in mind that whenever this, as I said, that 5 reagents are there, if action is asked, we should write 2 molecules. Like 1 molecule of acetone is this. Other molecule, we should take care of alpha hydrogen here. Now remaining here, this will write CH2. and then C double bond O, CH3. So now we got the two molecule. Next, what we should do here is we should write here sodium carbonate. Now, as you know, alpha hydrogen gets attached to oxygen, that is known as carbonyl oxygen, and rest all remaining all this gets attached to carbonyl carbon. So the product which we get is CS3, C, CS3 here, and this OH which you are going to get, that we can write it up. So now directly we can attach the big circle here, which is CH2, C double bond O, and CH3. But now the name of this compound is not aldol. This is known as ketol. The reason is because we have obtained this by adding two ketone molecules. Now, what is the IUPAC name of this? So carbon number 1 here, 2, 2 here, 3, 4, 5. So while writing, first we'll start with 4-hydroxy and 4-methyl. 4-hydroxy, 4-methyl, and we have 5 carbons. So we'll write pentane 2-one, because on second carbon, as you see, functional group is there. These are the two groups which are attached, and there is one main functional group which is this. So the name of this compound ketol is 4-hydroxy 4-methyl pentane 2-one. Now further, next what happens is like heat. After heating, what happens is this OH molecule and hydrogen, what you should keep in mind, this hydrogen comes out from right side. If you'll remove from right side, you'll get right answer. So CS3, then CS3 here, you'll get double bond, then CH, C double bond O, and here it is CS3 plus what? Plus our byproduct, which is H2O. So this, your reaction is done here. Now the name of this compound, again we'll write carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On number 4 we have methyl group. So the name of this compound is 4-methyl, and as we have 5 carbon, so 5 carbons are there, we'll write pent 3-ene 2-one, right? On 4th carbon we have methyl, then we have 5 carbon in longest carbon chain, so pent, and this your 3-ene, even like this is your prefix, and pent is word root, this is primary suffix, and this is secondary suffix. Yes. So what is the question here? What is the action of sodium carbonate on acetone? So here the topic, when we started here, this aldol condensation, as you see, what is the concept behind this? The concept here is whenever aldehydes or ketones containing alpha hydrogen atoms are reacted with dilute base, which are given here, that all 5, the two molecules, they add up, and after adding they form aldol, ketol, which on further heating they produce unsaturated aldehyde, or unsaturated ketone. Now in this one more we have that is cross aldol. As you see in this two reaction, same molecules are there, like two molecules of acetaldehyde, or here we have two molecules of ketone. But the next topic which we are going to see here is the heading for that is cross aldol. In cross aldol, two different aldehydes will be there. Means that I'll write here. Say if we have acetaldehyde and propionaldehyde, the mixture of two are, when treated with, say to get more space here, I'll write acetaldehyde plus here that is propionaldehyde, and this is when treated with, say, dilute NaOH. Here dilute NaOH is this. So which product will get, which products we can say. So now I'll explain here how we'll get that. So what you have to keep in mind is oxygen from one molecule and alpha hydrogen from second molecule. Means the two, means final product actually I'm explaining here. When two molecules they react, the final is this. So that final, for that final actually I should write here Roman number 1 is dilute NaOH, and second step we do heat. So what we are going to get here is unsaturated aldehyde or ketone, that we'll see. Obviously aldehyde because we have aldehyde here. So what I said, like oxygen of one and alpha hydrogen of other, means water molecule is given out, means H2O is evolved, eliminated is better to say, water molecule eliminates here. After elimination of that, what will be the product? So the product which you are going to get is, you should write here CS3CH. Now you have to put double bond and connect the two carbon. This two carbon you have to connect with the help of double bond. So then I should write carbon here now, and to this carbon CS3 is attached, and then further we have CHO. Try to understand. What I'm saying here is, this your alpha carbon, not sorry alpha carbon, you can say a functional group. This alpha, this 2 star carbon, you have to add with the help of double bond. You can see here, see this. So that one part is done. Okay, now we'll see further what happens in this. Similarly, what you have to do is, initially what we did, oxygen of one and alpha hydrogen of other. Now this time oxygen of this and alpha hydrogen, okay, of the very first one. Now we'll consider and we'll try to write. See what just now I said here is, you have to take care of this oxygen now, and alpha hydrogen means H2 will come out, H2. So let's see what will be the product. So this time product will be, start from this, the molecule from which oxygen comes out, that we should write first, CH3, CH2, and then CH, then now double bond, then come back to this, which is CH, and next is CHO. Yes, carefully see this. Again we'll see how we got the two product here. Okay, we'll try to understand this. How to get cross aldol? As I said, oxygen of first and hydrogen of second molecule. So we get this. Now, next what? Next, oxygen of this second molecule and H2 from first molecule. You'll get the second one. This way we get the product, and the products which are formed, if we'll go for the naming of this, the very first here is carbon number 1 here, this 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 methyl, 2 methyl, and we have 4 carbons, so we should write here but 2 in al. And for this carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have pent 2 in al. This was cross. Actually, what happens is when two different aldehydes are treated with dilute NaOH, and when they are further heated, we get 4 products. Out of 4, 2 you saw here, 2 more I'm going to write now. So 2 more are, this all happened with cross. Now self also will occur here. Self means what? Self means this 2 molecules of acetaldehyde, they will join. So what you have to consider is, one molecule is given, one more molecule you think of it. Means what? Oxygen of one and hydrogen of other. So what you will get? Start from top. You'll get CH3, CH, now double bond. Come to this CH, CHO. Similarly, you have to think of this now. One molecule is there, one more molecule you write here. You have to consider that. So oxygen of one and hydrogen of other. Start from this. So we'll get now CH3, CH2, CH, double bond C, down here CH3, and here we have CHO. It is little bit, challenging to, you can say, understand this, because the product which we got here is, this is formed due to cross aldol, and this here by self. So that we can write on arrow also, like due to cross aldol. See, heading is cross aldol, but under that cross aldol and self aldol products are formed. Means we can write it actually, even actually what we should do, I'll write it here only. That is cross aldol products, and this is here self aldol products. Okay, this is very challenging, to understand this cross aldol topic. 4 in all 4 4 are there. Okay, as it's mentioned in our book, here they have given self condensation, and top we have cross condensation. Your topic, cross aldol reaction. Then no need to write this all. This just I wrote to explain you exactly what is this. It's done. Okay. Now what about the name? So name here is, it's very simple to write the name. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is butene al. And for this carbon number of say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is on second carbon we have methyl. So we'll write 2 methyl, and 5 carbons are there. So pent. On second carbon we have ene al. So did you all got this? Actually, how to get cross aldol, little bit, as I said, challenging this, because two molecules, two say different molecules, like one is acetaldehyde, other is propionaldehyde, are when reacted with dilute NaOH, in all 4 products are obtained. Out of 4, this one pair which you are seeing is due to cross condensation, and the other pair here is due to self condensation. And how I did that all? So